So we're starting from the away team, which is Urunani from Burundi, with jersey number 0, Malik Sengayo. Malik Sengayo. Jersey number 1, Marcus Christopher Toro. Jersey number 1. Jersey number 5, J.K.T. Boys. J.K.T. Boys. Jersey number 6, Steve Service. Steve Service. Jersey number 7, Brian Imakoze Pamakule. Jersey number 10, Rebecca Black Dushime. Jersey number 11, Mohamed Gobia. Jersey number 12, who was also a captain, Nandri Nikomana. He's a captain of Nikomana. Jersey number 13, Maurice Ujeji. Jersey number 14, Cosette Sandro Simeone. Jersey number 15, Peter Iwendeko Osemeka. Jersey number 24, Grace Zenkumbia. Thank you.
Yes, applause for Team Urunani. Yes, we have a commission elements from Team J.K.T all the way from Tanzania. So we have jersey number 2, Urunani Lula. Jersey number 12, Jonas Obeli Mushi. Jersey number 5, Amini Kosa. Jersey number 6, Kagachi Marwa. Jersey number 7, Ronaldo Kisombe. Jersey number 8, Platon Wakipiana. Jersey number 9, Mopele Ibrahim Babalaka. Jersey number 10, Issa Bakasope. Jersey number 11, and he is the captain, Malama Sadi Abdulrahman. Jersey number 12, Fortiers Laiza Belesia. Jersey number 13 is Draconius Gardner. And jersey number 14, Emmanuel Chacha Manyoni.
Team are ready to shake. They can shake hands and then we're ready to start. We go to the bench and full more minutes for one and we start. Just raise your hands, say hello to the body, ready for the game. And then take your two benches and we're ready to start the game. Thank you.
So here are the match officials whom they're going to officiate this match. Here we have Pichi Mahmoud Diallo all the way from Mali. We have Ahmed Rodriguez all the way from Guatemala.
Welcome, everybody, to the Road to B.A.L. 2025, as this matchup features J.K.T. from Tanzania and Urunani from Burundi. I'm Aaron Sanders. Welcome to the FIBA YouTube channel as we continue coverage of this tournament. And for J.K.T., that's where we began with. This is their second appearance in the Road to B.A.L., and they qualified by winning the 2023 NBL Tanzania Championship. This is the start of their 4-game series in group play, The last time they were in the B.A.L. in any way, shape, or form, you have to go all the way back to the first ever season of the B.A.L. where they participated in the qualifying tournament back in 2020 before the inaugural season in 2021. For Urunani, this is huge for them, their first appearance ever in any B.A.L. tournament, and they were eligible to play by winning this year's FIBA Basketball League Championship. Their head coach is Mamadou Gueye, and they're going to be led by a handful of players. One player to look after for this game alone would be their point guard, Brian Kavakuri. And for J.K.T, we're going to see what Jackson M.Y. Payana could do on the floor. 40 minutes of action as these two teams kick off their group phase play in this installment of the Road to B.A.L. We will have the tip-off in just a moment right here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Both teams meeting at the center circle. Urunani with their blue jerseys, white trim. J.K.T, yellow jerseys with black numbers and white trim. The tip is controlled by J.K.T. And we already have a turnover, which gives the ball to Urunani. The final game in group play here in this day's worth of action. Pass to Indy Kumana, nearly taken away, gets it back, goes for the long two. That's off the mark. And it's picked up by Photius Filizian. And that is another turnover from Urunani. That is 2 in a span of 30 seconds. And here's Indy Kumana again, right up top. Helping him out is Mohamed Doumbia. And gives it right away, down right at the wing for the 3. And that's how the scoring gets going here in this ball game. Urunani up by 3. And J.K.T trying a 3 of their own, but unable to hit. Rebound by Kusunanthi Sibanyomi. And J.K.T will get another possession. Pass goes into Amin Mikoza. This is Isawika Mawakasupe. Spot up jumper, way off. Nearly saved by Mikosa, but he was unable to keep it from going out of bounds. The Road to B.A.L. 2025 presented by FIBA. Thank you for joining us wherever you may be. There's a pass to D. Kumana, the captain of Urunani BBC. Nice screen from Simbayomi. And nearly stripped by Mikosa, but he's called for the foul. We nearly played a minute here in this game. Urunani up by 3. 3-0 is your score. Simbayomi gives it right away. The dish and the jump hook made by Doumbia. So it's 5-0 for the team in blue. And J.K.T will work it right into the paint. Looking for the fade away, but knocked away by Simbayomi. Fast break opportunity. Injin Zahayo passing the ball around into Simbayomi, skying right in, unsuccessful on that trip. Indy Kumana drawing the foul. Foul on Amin Mikosa. Which sends Landry Indy Kumana at the line shooting 2, and he makes the first one. First ever appearance for Urunani in a B.A.L. sanctioned tournament. He goes 1 for 2 at the trip. The score is 6-0 as we played more than 2 minutes here in the game. Mikosa will play it in. It's into Ndola. Ndola away from the rim, and it's stripped. That's a 3-on-2 for Urunani. Drive, and they throw it away. Back in the hands of Ndola. Ndola stopping at the top of the key on the pass. And he gets it back. Right behind the arc was Makasope, but they throw it anyway. Shot doesn't go, but there's a whistle. And that foul sends Mikosa to the line as they are looking for their first points into this game. And Mikosa will head to the line when we return after this. Your score, Urunani BBC 6, J.K.T. no score. Back from the timeout, J.K.T going to the line as Amin Mikosa will be looking to put J.K.T on the board. Group B action. J.K.T, a team from Tanzania, their second appearance in a B.A.L tournament. They last played in the 2020 B.A.L qualifiers prior to the B.A.L's inaugural season in 2021. And Mikosa puts J.K.T up on the board, but they are trailing 6-1. 3 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Pull up three, too strong. And it's recovered by Doumbia as he looks for Jean-Jacques Boissy. Boissy from deep, got it. And Urunani not wasting any time piling up the points. They now lead 9-1. Here's Mikosa, the left side, streaking to the right. Ball picked up by Felician. The J from Mushi as he draws the foul. It looks like he may be shooting a pair. Notice Mushi, the shooting guard. And misses the first as it goes too strong off the top of the iron. Notice Mushi goes 1 for 2. It is 9-2. Boissy patiently dribbles and goes underneath to Sibayomi. Kosanati Sibayomi with the first bucket in the game today for him. And Urunani continuing the charge. And the big jam from Mohamed Doumbia. And J.K.T on a slow start as they give up 11 points in the first 4 minutes here in this contest. Doumbia was rushing back. For a second there, it looked like he was going to be on another end of a good fast break. Wasn't meant to be. Mikosa denied entry down to the top of the key. Mushi hitting the deck. J.K.T may not be getting the points up in the early goings of this game, but they are certainly taking their chances and finding ways to get back to the rim. And not only that, but at the free throw line as well. Urunani playing some kind of trap defense to deny J.K.T any entry. A patient shot from Mushi goes down to make it 13-5. And that is their first field goal as we approach the halfway mark in the first. And off Boissy. Boissy with the step and the bucket. Boissy means business as the rage continues on. Ndola can't get anywhere as he passes it to Mushi. Mushi, the screen from Felician. And a lot of scoring woes and growing pains continue for J.K.T. Ironically, it's Urunani, the team making their first appearance in these qualifying tournaments, who's been making the most noise. They lead by 11. Ndola inside, and the pass and the finish. Doesn't get any prettier as Photius Felician gets on the board. Another three. And pulled down by Felician. He was on the receiving end of that pretty assist in the last possession. Now Ndola trying to cut to the right side again. Stopped, and here's Mushi. And that's off the mark. And another look at Jonas Mushi, the shooting guard who will check out. And Mopeli Baraka checks into the game for J.K.T. Played nearly 6 minutes here in the opening quarter. The score, Urunani BBC 16, J.K.T. was 7. Nice pass leads into a greater finish as the three-point rage continues to go down for Jean-Jacques Bossy. He has at least 6 here in the first. Amari Ndola with the steal from Emmanuel Mignoni. Mignoni sealing again. Ndola on the near side tosses it over to Baraka, and he can't hit. They use up nearly all the shot clock off of that one. We come to the 3-minute mark, and another throwdown, this time from Landry Ndikumana. So the captain able to get on the scoreboard. And what has been a dominating performance here in the first 7 minutes. Here's the running teardrop. That doesn't fall. Back out to Baraka, who gets inside, met by the double team and blocked by Simeyomi. The power forward knew the mismatch right away and was able to use advantage of the double team pretty well. Bossy, leading scorer so far. Spin. And out it goes. You're just tuning in. It's been a red hot start for Urunani BBC. As you see on the score, they lead by 14. J.K.T's first 2 points came from the free throw line, and they did not get a field goal down until about the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. They have scored 3 points since then. Here's a breakaway, the steal and the finish from Steve Nsuminisi. 30 more minutes of basketball to play, and that's what J.K.T. has to be thinking instead of this huge deficit that they're trying to overcome. Maybe a rough first quarter, but nobody knows how the second, third, and fourth will bring. In the meantime, Jonas Mushi retreats to the line as he prepares for his first. And that one doesn't go down with a $1:48 to go. We see Mopeli Baraka running straight into the elbow as Landry Ndikumana right in front of the ball. He taps it away. Second chance for J.K.T. The pull-up is good. Nice setup play as J.K.T. was able to close it down as the second free throw was on its way. Long J, no good, as Emmanuel Mignoni picks it up. And that's taken away by Marcus Crawford. Recover, spin move, alley-oop, a little too wide for the reach. And a step on the line brings the ball back to J.K.T. with under a minute left here in the first. Under a minute. J.K.T. looking to add more as they face a deficit. That's no good from Felician. Robin Dushimi. Dushimi gets it back from Crawford. They retreat out to the corner. Too strong as Ndikumana trying to secure the ball. The kickball called along with a 24-second violation. And Jonas Mushi and J.K.T. will look for one final chance at the basket. And the final 20 seconds here in the first. 23 points from Urunani in a quarter alone. Nice spin move. Felician gets swallowed in his habit, in his effort. Nice ball movement to end the first quarter as Urunani with a huge lead as Landry and Ndikumana ends things here in the first. 25-9 is the score. And we'll have the second quarter coming up after this. Dominating performance of the first 10 minutes by Urunani BBC as they lead J.K.T. by 16 as we march right on to the second quarter. I'm Aaron Sanders here on the FIBA YouTube channel as we continue coverage of the Road to B.A.L. 2025. This time it is group phase play in the Eastern Division. The first of 5 days in group competition to see who will be one step closer to heading to the brand new season of B.A.L. basketball. And Robin Dushimi will toss the ball in. It was a big first quarter for this guy right here, but Jean-Jacques Bassi could not pick up where he left off in the first quarter, where he scored at least 6 points, all of them coming from downtown. Opeli Baraka in the triple threat, trying to explode, cuts to the left side instead, and misses the jumper. Another chance this time from Mikosa. That doesn't go down either. J.K.T. had a hard time going to the basket, but did not have any trouble going to the free throw line, even though they missed a couple. Here's Ndikumana. Try to tee up a three, but that hits the glass. Toss to Baraka. Spin, explosion, over the shoulders, and the jam. And if you want excitement, you'll get it as Fortius Felician is able to finish on that nifty dime. Dushimi straight away to Bossy. They work it inside. Foul is called. Very vocal and jubilant crowd on hand in the Eastern Division group play. And Mohamed Doumbia throws it in underneath the basket. Bossy dishing it underneath as Peter Olisimeka will head to the line. Olisimeka looking to expand this massive lead that his team has right now, and he does just that, 26-11. Hey, if you like this event, be sure to follow the FIBA YouTube page and as well FIBA on social media to get all the information on the latest and future events, tournaments, and players all around the world. Dribble drive, Mikosa gets it in deep. Finger roll doesn't fall for Felicia. Back on the drive, nifty bounce pass, but that shot was chucked up to the front of the rim, and it's showtime for Felician. Able to make up for the missed finger roll, as it's now 26-13. 2 minutes gone by here in quarter number 2. One-legged jumper, Bossy, no. And he's able to make up for it off the steal. He's trying to circle around, but loses control. Quick pass to Mikosa. Mikosa off to Baraka for 3, off the top. And M.Y. Payana able to get through 2 blue shirts. And at the end of it was Emmanuel Mayoni for the deuce. There's a 3. No. And the rebound by Bushi. Ahead to M.Y. Payana. 3 ball. Back-to-back misses from downtown as Crawford picks it up and goes for a no-looker that's unable to be contained by Doumbia. That would have been the play of the day with that nifty no-looker. 26-15 is the score now. Baraka nearly avoiding a backcourt violation. Mushi for a long shot, and that doesn't go either. 3 quick misses from three-point land from both of these teams. In and out dribble, then the behind the back from Bossy. A little too much mustard on the hot dog as it's taken away by Baraka. Baseball pass ahead. Here's Crawford for 3. Can't book it. Scoring drought from both J.K.T. and Urunani BBC, and it stays with the team in blue. So we played more than 3 minutes in the second quarter. Crowd coming alive as Jean-Jacques Bossy sends it to Crawford, and he couldn't even get it down. J.K.T. has slowed the tempo down in this game, and that's what they really needed to do, considering the dismissal effort in the first quarter as the pull-up J goes for a mean Mikosa, and that ends the scoring drought. Score now 26-17, 9-point game with about 6 minutes to go until halftime. Marcus Crawford facing a lot of fits as Amin Mikosa playing Massillon defense. A little too much contact. And we have substitutions being made on the floor. J.K.T will send off Jonas Mushi. And in his place will be Imhagachi Marwa. And Crawford waiting to inbound the ball. Right in front of the scores table. 5:51 left. Here in the half, Jean-Jacques Bossy. Red hot scoring performance to start the game, been ice cold ever since. And he is called for, matter of fact, it's Sibanyomi called for the offensive foul, and J.K.T retains possession. Regretfully, we have to say we don't have the live sets available at the moment. Our crew is working feverishly to make sure we get them, but I can tell you this as we head to a timeout with 5:38 to go is Urunani BBC leading J.K.T 26-17. We're right back. Out of the timeout, J.K.T ball as Mopeli Baraka plays it into Imhagachi Marwa. Marwa far side being pestered, able to break free. This guy's right inside of the center, and the ball's put right up and in by Magnoni. Manuel Magnoni with a couple of buckets here in the second. As J.K.T continues to chip away at this deficit that they have right now. They are down by 7. Pull up 3, Crawford, yes. It's been a few minutes since either of these teams have been able to connect on a 3. And Marcus Crawford's 3 could be the turning point of the outside shots. Here's a pass nearly picked off, but recovered by Baraka as he's called for a backcourt violation. Great pressure from Urunani right down near the corner. And the amazing thing about putting that defensive pressure in the corner is they did not touch the ball at all. Crawford, step back 3. Yes, back-to-back triples. Marcus Crawford. Goes back up to a 10-point lead for Urunani. BBC. Pushing is called. And that time the foul was on Peter Olisameka. They didn't waste any time getting it right down to the court. Reverse layup no good for Mamaka Sope. By mistake, M.Y. Payana with the attempt. He missed it. Nonetheless, he's going to have to earn those 2 points the old-fashioned way. Eddie Kumana, the captain for Urunani, coming back into the ball game. He and Doumbia are on the right side, attempting to box out. Once these free throws are done, the first free throw is a miss. Jean-Jacques Bossy right behind the arc. And on the left side is Konsanate Sibayomi, number 14 for Urunani. Second free throw all the way for M.Y. Payana. And he gets it down to make it 32-20. Three ball goes down for Bossy. Make that 9 for him. Dribble drive, Kisabwe. Defers it to M.Y. Payana. He's been hot here in the second. And it's an air ball. As Crawford trots right down to the other side of the floor, going for the circus shot off the glass, but 2 free throws are on the way for Crawford. 3:50 left in the first half. Here it comes, and it misses right off the front of the iron. The second is good. It has been easy work for Urunani since the beginning of the game, but do not deny J.K.T by any means necessary. They were able to cut this lead by as few as 7. Shot doesn't fall. Mayoni loses control, and here comes Urunani again on the break. Sibayomi out to Crawford, another 3, that is off. As he wasn't able to step into it fully, which led to the air ball. We're approaching 3 minutes here in the half. J.K.T. from Tanzania qualified on the road to B.A.L. by winning the 2023 Tanzanian Championship of the B.A.L. as they're able to get a bucket down. And Bossy hits the deck hard and is able to get right back up. Crawford checking out as Romas Bujeje checks in. Bossy waking up here in the second quarter. First few minutes were rough for him after a hot first quarter, but he's able to pick things up with about 2 minutes and 47 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 38-22 is the score. Kisabwe in trouble, looking to wheelbarrow it over to M.Y. Payana. Wasn't able to connect right there. Follow along in the road to B.A.L. by using the hashtag road to B.A.L. Bossy, contested shot by Kisabwe, was able to retain it. Bossy not trying again, instead kicks it out to the outside, and that doesn't go. A third chance. Sibayomi, no. as Mara breaking the timeline. Under 2, Magnoni for 3. Rattles around, but out. In and out dribble by Bossy. Seeing what he could get from his bag. Tough shot doesn't go. Outside is Nsingi Yumva. But he wasn't able to get the pass. As J.K.T will operate. As Kisabwe brings it into Mikosa. Mara screened by Nwaipiana, and he gets the ball on the return. The pick and roll goes for the shot, misses. Great double team from Kisabwe and Mayoni, but it's quickly broken up. Dikumana to Bujeje. Bujeje filing his way to the paint. No call there as J.K.T is able to rush the floor. Final minute and a half. The teardrop is good by Morrow. Imhegachi Marwa cuts this to a 14-point game. Bossy and a hand check by Kisabwe. As we're wrapping up the first half here. East Division group play in the road to B.A.L 2025. First free throw is good. Easy work for Bossy. Bossy with at least 9 here in the game. Make that at least 10, 40-24. And J.K.T will draw up one more play, at least one more play, with 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter as we go to a timeout. And as we wrap up the second quarter, Urunani ahead 40-24 over J.K.T. And Urunani making a good first impression in their very first appearance in a B.A.L tournament. First, a 5-day group play schedule in the Eastern Division. Pass to the key, shot off the mark for Mayoni. Urunani looking to close out the first half. One final play for them. Bossy ahead. Yves for 3, and he gets it. Yves and Nsingi Yumva wrapping up the first half as that fling goes off the glass And that is the story of a first half which has been dominating by the likes of Urunani BBC. They head into the break, leading 43-24. I'm Aaron Sanders, and this coverage of the Road to B.A.L. 2025 will continue in 15 minutes here on the FIBA YouTube channel. Aaron Sanders welcoming you back to the East Division group play here in the 2025 Road to B.A.L tournament. Here on the FIBA YouTube network, a dominating effort from Urunani BBC gave them a huge lead heading into the break. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We are working on them as we speak. In the meantime, Urunani has the ball as Jean-Jacques Bossy passes it over. Steal, breakaway, and the finish. And it took about 4 or 5 minutes for J.K.T to get their first field goal in the beginning of this game, but they were able to do that in a matter of under a minute. Here in the second half, score is 43-26, Urunani BBC ahead, and that has been the story since the opening tip. In this, their first ever appearance in a B.A.L tournament. Malik Injinzahayo. Streaks in the lane. Mohamed Doumbia will throw the ball in. He's had some pretty good chances. And again, we've had some difficulties on the technical side of things, and I believe we're back to live action. On the other way, Kisabwe met at the bucket. And the ball's picked up by the same guy that met him underneath the basket as Mohamed Doumbia puts on the damage to make it 45-26. Mushi with Marwa asking for the ball, does not get it. Runs into one of the Urunani players, and the rebound snagged down by Doumbia. Ball knocked away by Kisabwe, which keeps the ball right here. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Ball popped over to Bossy. Long shot, it's good. And Jean-Jacques Bossy had at least 10 points in the first half. And it shows that he still got the groove from the first 20. Mushi catch and shoot off the mark. Rebound attempted by Mara and is able to get it. Tight ropes the sideline, looking for a pass, nearly saved by Felician. Ball thrown away as Sibanyomi able to take it. Wide alone, Injinzahayo. Yes. So that puts Malik Injinzahayo on the board. As a few minutes have passed here in the third. Marwa looking to challenge. Passes it to Zimbabwe. Or Kisabwe, rather. Mushi, hard shot, and he gets it. Right from the free throw line. A well-contested shot, but he was able to get the right angle and down the hatch. Six and 27 to go here in the third. Urunani 51, J.K.T 28. Wasting no time is Doumbia as he gets two more. Pass to Marwa. Mara with the screen from Felician. Fall away shot. And here comes Doumbia again. Simeyomi to the rack as Ndikumana. Not able to get that one. Marwa looking ahead on the right side. It's Mushi. Mushi off the screen of Mayoni. The screen and roll. And that's broken up real quick. Oh, look at that. Lightning quick to the basket. Doumbia straight away and hits. Mohamed Doumbia with enough space down at the wing to make it 56-28. Largest lead in the game. J.K.T. at one point cut their deficit to as few as 7, but that has ballooned since then. Doumbia on the steal and the jam. And that's going to be a timeout. When you have a breakaway and a furious finish like that, there's no doubt the opposition is going to take a breather and talk it over. 28 J.K.T. rather, 58 Urunani. Timeout called. We're halfway into the third. Back from the timeout, Urunani with the ball, and it's in the hands of Jean-Jacques Bassi. Jinzahayo passing it right away. Fall away J, no good as Simeyomi able to get the ball that caroms for the board. Long shot, doesn't hit iron. Here's Mikosa on the run. Looking for a strong finish was Marwa. Instead, draws the foul. More changes as Marcus Crawford checks back in for Urunani. And Marwa heads to the line. Marwa gets it down to make it 58-29. Felician comes right in. Well, boxed out from the right side. We have not seen either team go 2 for 2 at the line yet. No and ones. It's either they split the pair or they make none at all. Another chance off the lane violation, and Marwa able to make up for the miss. 58-30. Nice screen from Sibayomi. And Ndikumana skying in for two. Makes it easy work as he used the offside and kissed it off the glass. Mikosa to a splitting Ndola. Free throws coming up. Urunani with the lead. With less than 4 to go in the third. Free throw up and in. More tournaments on the way for FIBA. And you can follow along in the action either here on the YouTube page or on social media. The score is 60-32. And this team for Burundi running away with this lead, but there's an extra quarter to go as the leaner goes down for Bossi. Ball poked out, stays with J.K.T. Out comes Kosanapi Sibayomi. Mara goes wide on the cut. Double screen helps out Ndola. Ndola still mismatched. Mikosa loses control and it's picked up by Crawford. And Crawford gets it back, looking for the pass, but that goes way out of reach. There's a time in this game where it was a single-digit deficit for J.K.T, but they have been no match to this up-and-coming, ferocious Urunani team. .244 left in the third, 10 seconds on the 24. Goes straight away to Ndola. Ndola fakes. Gets it into Menyomi. And that is stripped, and here's Bossi again. Off the glass and in. Jean-Jacques Bossi has to be one of the players of the game when it's all said and done. And the finger roll is a no-go. Heartbreak City for Marwa. This is a 32-point game as Amari Ndola brings it to the other side of the court. Looking for the entry pass, and that's easily taken away. Bossi with another finger roll. With under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Dribble drive and quick screen leads to a Felician drive, but he can't finish. Able to get the rebound. Sends it off to Ndola before he hits the deck, and it's Marcus Crawford all alone going for the foul. Will they count it? We're waiting for the call, but an outstanding finish from Marcus Crawford. And yes, they do. They count the beauty and a foul with his back at the rim. It's an unsportsmanlike foul. So Marcus Crawford at the line, for which I'm assuming will be for the N1 and the unsportsmanlike foul. Crawford good as gold on that one. And it appears that they did not count it. I'm assuming it appears that the foul was right before he attempted the Houdini. Dushimi to Doumbia. Back tap, back to Doumbia. Crawford tried to go for a no-looker to Dushimi. He's able to pick it up after it was deflected. Tried to give it to Ali Semenka. He's in trouble, and that ball gets swallowed up by the yellow shirts. Give and go. Oh, what a rejection. That give and go wasn't going to go anywhere, not if J.K.T could help it, and they get another chance off the fast break. They fling one up, and it's down by Amin Mikosa. He didn't even need to leave the floor off of that one. No chance for jumping. And he goes for another J and hits. This time, Ndola on the finish. 4 quick points for J.K.T. Looking ahead for tomorrow's schedule, Urunani will have a match against BVA as Marcus Crawford is unable to hit, and J.K.T will play against GNBC. Another spot up J from the line is good for Ndola. Final seconds, third quarter. Ndikumana to Crawford. Crawford flings it away. Doesn't get it, and that will do it for the third. A dominating effort for Urunani, but it's J.K.T who has had the stronger finish here in quarter number 3. Urunani BBC 69, J.K.T 38, and this coverage of the Road to B.A.L 2025 will continue in a moment. Welcome to the fourth quarter in this East Division group phase play as we wrap up day 1 of that side of competition. Urunani with the commanding 69-38 lead over J.K.T. Burundi versus Tanzania. And so far, the Burundian team has been taking care of business. They saw their lead get cut to as few as 7, but they've been able to hold the lead since the opening tip. Doumbia spots up and misses. Crawford asking for one of his players to set a screen, and Ali Semenka does just that. Desperation pass, Kavakuri. Crawford unable to get it off in time. And the shot clock violation sends the ball to J.K.T for the first time in the fourth. Marcus Crawford and Urunani BBC will most likely get their first win in group play as Marcus Crawford misses the three from the corner. It has been a dominating effort and has been led by Jean-Jacques Bossy, who has at least 10 points. And you also have to consider Mohamed Doumbia, one of the two candidates, I would assume, for player of the game. So far the shot clock shows 3, and if that is the case, Urunani BBC will have little time to think about a shot. Probably one dribble and the spot up. Crawford fades away, almost had it, and they're unable to get a second chance. Felician able to secure the ball, and Mikosa almost had his cookies taken, saved by Ndola. Shot clock winding down, that goes down in the foul. The first and one opportunity for any team here in the game. And that goes down, the and one from Amari Ndola. Approaching 8 minutes to go here in the game. Crawford, the point guard, overhead pass. Bossy. Bossy for 3, and it goes. Jean-Jacques Bossy, putter there. As he's able to hit it from everywhere today, and there's a steal by Crawford. Will he be able to break free? No, he doesn't. It's stripped by Felician. Ndola to Mikosa. And Felician can't finish. 9 to shoot. Mikosa for 3. And despite the deficit, J.K.T has had the tempo since the start of the second half. One thing to consider when you look back on the tape of this match and move forward in your group schedule, there's a pull-up from Bossy. A little adventurous on that tape, but why not? He's the leading scorer as Ndola has it. Ndola trying to spin away. Fake shot, no good. Urunani, next game against BVA, that's tomorrow, as the long bomb from Bossy is a no-go. He gets it back up top. Swings it instead. Corner 3, no good. Put back, no good. This shot, no go either. And a fight for the ball, finally retained by Felician. Back to the Urunani schedule tomorrow, BVA, and then on Friday they have a battle with NCT, a bye day on Saturday, and then they will wrap up their group play against GNBC. J.K.T will play against GNBC tomorrow. We'll take Friday off, take Friday off, play against BVA Saturday, and end things against NCT. So far, the team with their first ever appearance in any B.A.L. event really making a huge difference as Urunani and Marcus Crawford able to get the rebound. Coming up with about 6 minutes left here in the game. Wheelbarrow pass. Insumisi, yes. Doesn't get any better than when you get that extra pass down. Mara, leaner, good. Oh, Bozzi almost lost control there. Looking for the pass, 3 to shoot, lean away, doesn't go for Insumisi, but they get another break. Euro, Ali Sameka with a little magic trick, but that doesn't go. Halfway gone here in the fourth. Here's the pull-up from Mikosa off the iron. Kabakure, the point guard. Kabakure, and that is thrown away to Mara. Mara with the move and the finish. Using his back to shield himself on his way to the rack. The screen from Insumisi. And the long pass does not result in a three. However, it results in a putback. And that is courtesy of Steve Insumisi. Seeing most of the reserves in for Urunani, as they pretty much sealed things as far as this game is concerned. 4 minutes to go. Mushi flings it away. Barely went down. Shot from the other end doesn't go, and Ndola is out to the races. And he puts it in. Too easy for Amari Ndola. You have to give credit to the crowd. They have been on their feet the whole game. Here's another chance, and that one goes down. So Peter Alisameka able to add 2 more, and Ndola adds 3 more for J.K.T. Ndola's having a dynamite fourth quarter. Crawford looking for help. Jean-Jacques Bossy, high arcing finger roll works out for him. Oh, doctor. Urunani making this a runaway game, but 2 more points for Amari Ndola. There is no quit into this man right here. And with that, we have a timeout. down to the final 2:27 in this game. And even though Urunani is running away with this game, it's been J.K.T that has established the tempo right from the start of the third quarter and has ran with it. They were able to cut their deficit to as few as 7, and as you can see, it is a 26-point game. However, the tempo has been there because of one Amari Ndola. Number 2, as you see him with the ball right now. Amin Mikosa up and off the glass and in. And you have to like this kind of fight from J.K.T, and Marcus Crawford hits the deck as he walked gingerly before falling down. So the training staff will tend to him. And hopefully he will be okay for the next game as that 3 doesn't go. Mimi Koza on the pass to Marwa. Marwa has that blocked away by Simeyomi. And he's been a player that made a difference in the front court in the second half, as well as Bossy drives to the paint and gets the foul. First one for Bossy goes down. Take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in today. Day 2 of East Division Group play will start tomorrow. Be sure to tune in for that. I will have the last game of that side of things tomorrow and Friday. Outstanding cast of broadcasters that will lead you the rest of the way. But I shall return tomorrow night. Justin Taylor was on the call for the first game. Always good to see him do a game or two here on FIBA. We heard the dulcet tones of Josh Bett, Caroline Bullock as well, part of the broadcasting team for this Road to B.A.L tournament, as the finger roll is good for Marwa. 3 far side, no. How about another one? Same result. And it's brought down by Mwaipayan. The final minute here in this game. And that pass was intended for Baraka. Dominating, to say the least, when it comes to recapping this game. Jean-Jacques Bossy got the ball rolling for Urunani. Along with Mohamed Doumbia, they will share player of the game honors. As Marcus Crawford continues to tend to his leg, it appears that it may be a cramp. Hopefully we'll be able to see him too. It looked like a block from Mwaipayan, but no, he got the wrist. And a foul with about 30 seconds remaining here in the game. So with that, Kosanathi Simbiyomi goes to the line, takes the first and misses. gets down the second one to make it 83-58. Mara nearly intercepted, but is able to get it back. The drive. Ndola for three. He is fouled, so he will take three. And that could probably be the last time J.K.T will get the ball in this game. Second free throw, good. 1 for 2 at the line is Ndola as he prepares for the third one. And down it goes, 2 for 3. And it should be pointed out, neither team has gone 2 for 2 at the line today. They've either split a pair or they missed all of them. Your final, Urunani BBC picking up their first win in group play over J.K.T. 83-58, your final. Now on behalf of FIBA Africa and the entire crew, for Justin Taylor, who did the first game, this be Aaron Sanders saying so long and until tomorrow, take care of yourselves. This has been coverage of the Road to B.A.L. 2025 on the FIBA YouTube network. So long, everybody, and good night, Coco.
Kiongozi wa